Today we have a Porsche 959 race car. This should be interesting. What's good, it's your boy Carspec. Welcome to this video. Today we're going to test out if this Porsche 959 race car is good for actual online racing. So this is a race car, so we're not going to be able to do much with this thing. This thing already has slick tires on, so although putting on the actual slick tires for the car brings down the PI quite a bit, but that means it will be significantly less grippy. Oh wow, we got quite a bit of width in terms of tires here. What else could I do for the car, like in terms of like engines or anything? Wait, I could put this in S1. If I degrade the engine, I could put it in S1. Interesting. To be honest, like I don't really know what I should go about with this car. Like I go one way or the other. It really doesn't. It's either I go one way or the other. I don't really know. I think I will try an S1 build, to be honest. I think I'm gonna roll with that. I think this is definitely possible where I can like put this in S1. I think that's what I'm gonna roll with. This thing has a lot of width that I can work with, and I also could put on the normal slicks to degrade the PI too, in which I can also then put more width for the car. I'm not sure if I would want to do max tire width. This thing is all-wheel drive. That is interesting, actually. I just realizing that right now that it is all-wheel drive. So that makes the difference, to be honest. I didn't really think this would be all-wheel drive. Now I don't know what to do, to be honest. I thought this was rear-wheel drive, bro. We'll do max front tire width, and then we'll do just 345s in the rear, like just keep it like balanced there. So it already has race springs and dams. Obviously it has rate reduction. We could put rate reduction on, but we don't really need to for this car. It's already kind of weighs, light. This thing already has race. Oh, it doesn't have race transmission actually. And I guess I'll just do the engine for the rest of the build here. So I degraded it to only having 500 horsepower with 2,690 pounds. It has a power to rate ratio of 0.18, and the lateral Gs are just about the same, still 2.3. Okay, we'll see if that's good for S1. I don't think I'm going to be doing any other builds. I'm not going to put this in S2. I'm not putting this in R class definitely as well. So I'm rolling with this build. Yeah, so we're just going to, I guess, tune this car and see how it does on the track. So after testing this car for a while now, doing a ton of laps, tuning the car as I go, it's actually pretty good. I got 30th place here at Sony. I think that's pretty good. The car feels pretty nice. The only thing is it is a little bit not best in terms of letting off the power type of grip, where you're going in a corner and then you let off a little bit. It's not the best of that, but as well as also it doesn't really have the best top speed either. It's only like 180 something for top speed. That's not great, especially for S1. So we'll see how that goes. I think I'm just ready to put it into S1 racing, so let's get right to it. To be honest, going into this, I have no idea how it's gonna do. Like, I don't really know. I know the meta of S1, it's quite crazy, to be honest, so we'll see. I don't know, like I feel like it will be pretty good for these circuits, but otherwise I don't know. The guys ahead I feel are in meta cars. I'm pretty sure that Exige is absolutely insane, and that Cayman is pretty decent as well, so I don't think I'm gonna beat those guys. But the guy behind, I have no idea what he's in. Maybe this car might just be average, it seems like, for S1, just by the looks of this. Like, if I'm not like doing the best here, then I have no idea how I'll be doing in the sprints. The sprints is like where the car just not do well, in my opinion. I don't think it just does not have the top speed for it. That's just my early prediction. Obviously, we have to wait and see. Another factor as well is this car doesn't have the best tune for it yet. I'm still like working on it, so this obviously has a lot to work on. But by looking at the lap times, I'm second best besides the Exige, right? So I guess that's something. Maybe it's good. I don't know. To be honest, I feel like putting it in S1 is the best bet because it wouldn't have to deal with that one Alfa Romeo race car in S2. That's like crazy dominant in that, as well as another, quite a bit of other cars as well. That's just my thought though. I have no idea. And like again, I was gonna do in these sprint races, like, you know, it just does not have the top speed or the power, quite frank. It's just not gonna just do well here. I think this is more of a car for circuit races, definitely. Oh wow, this car is still way very slippery. I still have to work on the tune here, but I can see what it is. Let's see what's going on here. It's just, that's how it's gonna be. Okay, this time there's a lot of people in here. There's practically a full lobby, so let's see if it's good. This is a Kubu, so this is our territory. The car needs to be in. If it doesn't do well here, it's not a good car. Simple as that. There's a guy in the same car as me that's practically in first place, or like in that territory, so I guess I'm just crappy at tuning or building cars, something like that. Just by judging off of that, I'm guessing the car is actually good. I don't know what build he's exactly using. He's probably using the other engine you could put in for S1. That would be my guess. Yeah, so my build seems to be average, I guess. Right now, I'm going to test out that other engine because just by looking off of that, there is potential for this build. He's done a 47. That's kind of insane. Unless he's like a hacker, which he probably isn't, then the car is good. So I'm gonna just have to go with the other engine and see from there. Now, after putting on the other engine, testing the car out, putting back on this one, I don't know what he did. Like, I put on semi slicks for the car and everything instead of just full slicks. Bring down the PI quite a bit. Now it has more horsepower and everything, but it's still putting out the same lap times, so I don't really know what he has done to his car. I couldn't tell you. Maybe he has like one of the S2 engines and like snow tires on or something crazy like that. I don't know. So moral of the story is the car has potential, question mark. I just can't get it, to be honest. Like, I just can't get it to bring it out. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, man. I'm not gonna really do much else with the car. If you want to test it out yourself for S1 and see how it goes for you yourself, then feel free to do so. If you guys can find out what it is that guy did and figure out the full potential for the car, please let me know in the comments, because I need to know, like, genuinely, what the upgrades he put on his car. But that's it, guys. Peace.